Absolutely.
Let's talk about the biggest of them all first, and that is Facebook. Facebook, of course, listed in the United States of America. 2012 was when it came onto the market at around $40 a share. Mark Zuckerberg, one of the most talented people of our generation, I would say. This company now has about 2 billion plus active daily users. It's incredible. And of course, that's on the main Facebook platform, either on a desktop or on a mobile. And it also owns Instagram and WhatsApp. WhatsApp has got more than 1 billion users as well. So this one is in the global big cap league. It's got $335 billion worth of market cap. Price to earnings ratio is 71.59. So it is profitable. Sometimes people say, oh, but they don't make any money. They do, but it doesn't pay any dividends.
Why? Why
does it not pay any dividends? I should ask you.
Because we're buying someone's idea. We're using someone's idea. We're using it, and he still is the majority shareholder, by the way. So he has controlling power of what happens in his business. But 2 billion people who are on Facebook.
That's like 2 billion out of 7 billion people on the planet.
I mean, if you have a church with that type of follow-up, I mean, these things have become like our churches, haven't they? These apps that we always use. But there was something very interesting about his news feeders and how they have been, politically influenced.
So just help me here. When you say the news feed, you mean like people post their stuff and you follow your friends, then you can also look at the news in Facebook, and obviously the kind of stories that appear at the top, that's a function of some kind of computer algorithm.
That's it, an algorithm.
And that's quite a sensitive issue because it might be slightly different depending on the country you're in or what your political persuasion is.
Absolutely.
It's an issue in China, of course, because Facebook would love to get into China. Zuckerberg's been working hard, making friends, speaking Chinese. He's got a Chinese wife.
It's not working.
Not working yet.
No, it's not
Haven't
working
cracked
yet.
that one yet.
No, you won't crack that one. But I think it is a bit unfair, to be honest with you, when you have 2 billion people on the platform to control what and who they say to. And so you have to be very careful how you trend on that one. But this business has built on a simple application. That's what the world has become.
But advertisers love it, right? Because advertisers love the fact that they can display their ad to exactly who would likely be interested.
Absolutely.
And they can design campaigns around new brand launches and so on, and use people to enter using their Facebook details. And
it's all about data.
The average revenue per user in the US, of course, is really a lot higher. Here in South Africa, when you look at Facebook, they don't look as though they're doing anything that would make anybody any money.
No.
But it's coming, right?
It will come. It will come. But I think as well what is interesting for advertisers to get on there is that they know who to channel their adverts to. So it's very easy to be focused and discuss and look at what people actually like and increase on that, and you're able to control.
So when you say I log into Facebook, I'm going to get shown ads about running stuff for old guys. I'm not going to get shown, or holiday opportunities.
I didn't say that.
I'm not going to get like wedding dresses and things that people get when they've been.
You might. No, but it is like that. It is the fact that it's tailor-made, it's for you, it's for.
Let's have a look at the share price, because this will reveal over the period that it's been listed. It starts off at $40, then it goes down, and everyone who thinks that they're not going to do well is wrong, because from there, look at that. Shooting and currently trading at all-time highs. And this is because they continuously beat expectations. They make more money than people really think is possible.
They acquire things that make them grow. They have a database of clients. They also have a strong management. He didn't just do this on his own. You look at the guys that are around him, very smart, tech-savvy guys. And then you go to the hub of it all. You go to Silicon Valley and you actually recruit from there. That's what he does. He recruits all new technology, all these things from WhatsApp and all those.
And then people get plugged in to do projects.
Exactly. And I think that is very good for a young man like him to be sitting where he sits.
So despite the fact that it pays no dividends, as you pointed out, and is on a 70 PE, so it's quite expensive. People expect a lot. Would you say that if you're in an offshore portfolio, you'd be hot on these, and this is something that you should be adding?
For data purposes, in terms of in long-term investing, I wouldn't.
No?
No, I wouldn't.
I'm shocked. Why not?
I wouldn't, because and you'll find this interesting. 10 years ago, this company started. Well, 10, 11 years ago, this company started, and it's still very new and it's still very young. And so if you're looking at putting money away for retirement, you want something that's going to stay a bit longer than that. You want something more tangible.
So you're concerned that there might be threats to it in terms of competition, and you're concerned that there might be sort of a trend towards maturity. Is that what you're saying? You think the share price is perhaps a little bit too high at current levels?
It's a bit too high. 7 to 1 is a bit too high for a PE. I mean, I think if you want value, you look at things that have been tried and tested. And so for me, unfortunately, this is not where I would like to play with my pensioners' money.
Okay, that's good. That's fair. That's fine. We'll take it. So not hot on that one. I'm going to go hot anyway. I reckon it's got lots of upside.